Kristen Powers was training for her second half Ironman triathlon in 2011. Then she had a stroke. She was just 33 years old. She was healthy and had no pre-existing conditions. When she woke up in the ICU, she was completely paralyzed on her right side. And after a long battle, Kristen met another woman who also had a life-changing event. Ruby Hope went to her doctor when she felt something was wrong. She didn't get to go home that day. Instead, she was rushed to the hospital where she had 4 coronary artery bypass grafts. She had suffered a heart attack. She now spends her life educating others so they can get help before it's too late. Well, Kristen and Ruby are a part of a group of women who raise awareness for the American Heart Association. And on Tuesday, the Go Red for Women short film will air at the Tampa Theater at 6 p.m. It's meant to educate people and bring a community of survivors together. Well, Kristen and Ruby are here now with me to share their stories. Thank you both so much for coming on today on News Channel 8. We appreciate it. Kristen, let's start with you and your story. You said, how did you know what was happening to you?
Well, I didn't know what was happening. When my stroke occurred, I was in the epitome of fitness and relatively young at age 33. So when the effects of the stroke occurred, I had no idea what was going on.
Wow, and that's very scary because all of us think, hey, if we run, we work out, we eat right, that this doesn't happen to me.
No, it doesn't. Yeah. You're not expecting it at all.
Absolutely. Well, Ruby, let me ask you, you had a heart attack and didn't realize it until you went to your doctor.
Right.
Tell me, how did you know that something was wrong?
Well, walking is my exercise of choice, and it was beginning to become progressively harder to walk. And I had reported that to my cardiologist, who said that we will plan some tests for you and different things. In the meantime, I had an episode where I couldn't walk even a half a block, and I became short of breath, had some heaviness in my forearm, all signs and symptoms that are not necessarily typical of a heart attack, and some of that could be because of my history of diabetes and a neuropathy or what have you. So it's important that people know that there are typical signs and symptoms of heart attack, but there's also, you need to know your body, you need to stay in contact with your doctor, you need to report changes and different things like that. Went to see my doctor, he told me, tell your husband to bring the lipstick because you're not going home. I think you're having a heart attack. And I ended up having 4 bypass grafts.
That is so scary because I was just looking at the picture of your large, beautiful family there, you know. What's the message? Because there's so many people just like you. They have families, they take care of themselves. What do you want women to know?
Well, first and foremost, I think it's vital that every woman get a checkup, a wellness checkup every year. Be aware of what they're feeling, what they're going through. If they're having shortness of breath or difficulties moving their arm or what may be, go to the doctor. It's very important.
Yeah. Ruby, would you say the same? What else would you advise?
I would say the same thing, and all know your body, know your numbers. It's very important that you know your cholesterol level, your HDL, your LDL, your blood sugars. Know those numbers. Talk with your healthcare provider and develop a relationship with your healthcare provider, and know that there could be other signs and symptoms of heart disease. The overwhelming tiredness, the overwhelming feeling of doom, the heaviness in the arm, or what have you, that those can also be signs too.
Those are things to look out for. Well, absolutely. We are so happy that you guys are here and that you both got to the doctor and figured out what was going on, but so also happy that you're here to share your message with everybody else so that they can also learn.
Yes.
We appreciate you guys coming on today.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Well, to learn more about heart disease, we posted some helpful information for you on our website, WFLA.com. And remember, February 5th is National Wear Red Day, so rock the red on Friday to show your support and raise awareness.